Hey guys, and welcome back to this new video. I'm in the forest once again, and today I will try something out what I've never done before, and that's photographing ants. I found a anthill here in the forest, and my mission today is to photograph these insects. And I think that's not that easy because they're really fast, and in the forest it's quite dark, and that's a big problem because on the one side you need a short shutter speed, but on the other side you have not that much light, so the ISO is really high. And because of this I have a flash, and yeah, I just want to try it out now and set up my camera. So yeah guys, here is the anthill, and I already set up my tripod here, and I will put my camera now on top of the tripod, and then I will show you some details. So yeah, this construction looks really interesting, but I have no other idea how to solve this problem. So yeah, I made it like this. I put a stone down here so that everything fits. I have my 50mm lens with my 2 macro extension rings on my EOS R, and on the top of the camera I have the flash. And on this hill are lots of these holes here, and the ants are going in the hill with these holes. So with these holes here. And my plan is to put my camera before such a hole, and then I will just take some photos, and yeah, I will show you the settings now I'm using on my camera. I'm using a shutter speed of 100, an aperture of 7.1, and an ISO from, at the moment, 8000. But what I'm doing is that I put the ISO really high to see what is in focus, and when I focused I put the ISO down to maybe something like 500 or something like that, and as you can see now, you can see nothing, but I have the flash on top of the camera, and because of this you can see something in the photo. I think you know what I mean. It's quite complicated to declare. And yeah, now I'm taking a photo, and with a bit luck there's an ant on. Yeah, now it's quite a bit too dark. I have to fix that with the ISO, but yeah, you know now how it works. And yeah guys, that's quite a lot of luck that ant is in focus. So you have to make a lot of photos that one ant is in focus. So yeah, but with some luck and some time you get some great photos. And some first results I will show you now. Okay guys, I have one tip for you. Be careful that the ants don't bite you, because it's really hurtful. Can you see that? That was an ant, and that's really hurtful, I can tell you. So be careful when you photograph these insects. Okay, what I want to try now is that I take my camera and sit down and just try to photograph some ants while walking, and I think that's quite really challenging because they are really fast, but maybe I can find some slower one. And I already saw that there are some ants which have some food or some sticks, and I will try to photograph them now. And yeah, just trying out. Okay guys, this is really challenging because the ants are so freaking fast. But yeah, I give my best, and I was able to photograph an ant, or actually two ants, who had a oh, I don't know the English name. They had an insect for food, and that was really nice to capture. And because the insect was quite heavy for the ants, they were much slower, and so I was able to film and photograph this, and it was pretty nice. And in general, it's really fascinating to see how the ants working together. And so there are ants who clean the hill, and ants who build the hill bigger, and so they bring some sticks from the ground and put them on top of the hill. And then there are some ants who catching food, and it's just amazing. So they work together, and if other ants have something heavy, other ants help them. So that's, yeah, it's just really interesting to see. And I could just sit before this hill for hours and watch the ants, and especially hear the ants, because it's really funny. If you're really quiet, you can hear the ants walking on the ground of the forest. So yeah, that's amazing. And now I will just show you some more recordings and some more photos, and yeah, just enjoy it. And guys, one thing I actually don't really understand is that a few ants are always carry some other ants out of the hill, and I don't know why. Probably the ants are dead and they are carry them out of the hill, because obviously when lots of ants are dying, at some point the hill is just full. Or I don't know really if they are dead, because yeah, I'm just not sure, and I'm wondering what they are doing. So I managed to take one single photo of this, because actually it's really hard to photograph them because they're walking really fast. But if you know what they are doing, please write it down in the comments below, because I'm really interested in. And yeah, thanks a lot. If you will try this out yourself, and if you want to photograph some ants, I can give you a few tips. The first thing is that you will really early notice that it's really hard to photograph them, because they are so incredibly fast. And it's really helpful if you just sit down and watch this ants a few minutes, because when you're coming to the anthill, they notice you, and then they are much more hectic. And if you sit down for a few minutes, they are calmed down and they're just not that hectic anymore. And then it's much easier to photograph and film them, because they're slower. And yeah, my second tip is that you should look for some ants who have something in their mouth. So maybe some sticks or some insects or just something, because then they are way slower. And that's actually the same thing than with tip number 1. They are much slower, and then it's easier to photograph them. But yeah, I cannot give you more tips, because you should just try it out yourself, and yeah, you need some luck and some time. I think I'm here now for 3 or 4 hours, and yeah, just try it out, and I'm sure you will be successful. But yeah, guys, I think now it's time to go back home, because I'm here now for, I don't know, I think over 4 hours, so really long. But it makes a lot of fun, so definitely try this out. And I really hope you like this video, and it would be great if you subscribe my channel and support me, and maybe give this video a thumb up. If you will see some recordings from my trail camera, click here in the end, so I will link this video here. And now I just can say, have a great week, see you out there, bye.